Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Love is a Canvas. Yes, that new game that only has probably 20 downloads by now. I checked it about 5 minutes ago, right after I uploaded that 180 subs video. Just want to show you guys that your boy loves you. Anyway, let's get to the story. I don't remember shit, even though I read it on the same day as I recorded the 180 subscribers video. So let's get to it, shall we? My nurse girlfriend, it's beautiful. Ring. That was actually a nice ring. I groggily open an eye. There's nothing worse than getting woken up by text messages in the morning. I actually look forward to them, so... ... No, you know what? We're gonna keep the volume here. I look at the 3 texts I just received. Attend the artist's gala. Just 2 days away. Book your seats now. Never. Have you booked your seats for the upcoming artist gala? Do it now. Seats are filling fast. Book seats now for the artist fucking gala. With an exasperated sigh, I put my phone back. Fucking goddamn it, who keeps fucking texting me? This is bullshit. I roll my eyes, but I don't bother to check this time. I think by the 8th time I'm absent, the art gallery would know I'm not interested in attending their events. Apparently not, though. I need to unsubscribe from these lists, but something inside me stops me from actually doing that. I sigh and lay back in bed, shutting my eyes. Of course, I can't sleep at all. I feel it. It's about 5:02 in the morning. I look at the canvases in my room. All of them hold my sketches and paintings from the past few months. Some of my best work is here. Each of them an exquisite work of art, but barely anyone has seen them. I'm aware of my talent. But I can't bring myself to exhibit my work. Not after what happened. The memory of that event brings a lump to my throat that definitely is not a dick. Even now, it hurts. I need to do the one thing that makes me happy. Better not beat your meat, boyo. I take a fresh canvas. Okay, this is G-rated. Good. And start to paint on it. ... Time flies. I am where I belong, lost in my own world, with a paintbrush in my hand. The ringing of my phone, the cars driving along the street, the birds chirping. Tweet, tweet, bitch! None of these sounds really register with me. Finally, I'm done. I take a step back, and I sigh. Looking at your own painting right after finishing it is always difficult. This is actually true. You're constantly comparing it to the expectation in your mind. Also very true. And more often than not, it turns out worse. You're telling me. I lean back in my chair looking at my latest work. It's amazing. That's just an amazing piece of art you did there, pal. It's a beautiful abstract piece with intricate line work and a complex yet soothing palette. If I put this up in an exhibition, whatever, I can make a decent bit of money. But that's not happening. I mean, I barely talk to one person, let alone a whole bunch of people. Same here. I let the painting be just like all my others. Leaning against my chair, I look out of the window as I exercise my wrist. Gotta get ready for all that debate meeting I'm gonna be doing. Although I have a quite small house, I have a nicely sized garden area. I'm starting to wonder if our character might be still in the closet homosexual. Not because he's an artsy type, just because the way this fucking guy's an idiot. I hope that didn't offend anyone. I look at the soothing green of the grass, when suddenly I peer closer. There's something there. A canvas. I rub my eyes. That can't be right. Where did that one come from? I walk out of the house and into my garden. That's a nice fucking garden, pal. Growing nothing but grass. And there it is, clear as day. A canvas right in the middle of my garden. I go closer, almost scared to touch it. Why? But I can't resist. Let my fingers run across the snow-white sheet. I can tell the paper is of finest quality, one of the best I've ever seen. I close my eyes and take a sniff. Yeah, smell that canvas. It smells intoxicating. The music's always nice in these games. I'm so aroused. I mean drawn by this canvas. I need to fill it up somehow. I take the canvas inside. For a few moments I simply stand there in awe. Can't take my eyes off the brilliant white canvas, just waiting to be drawn on. The doorbell rings. I'm broken out of my stupor. Bell rings again, indicating an urgency. Whenever someone rings my doorbell, that means that they're there and they need to, I don't know, let me know that they're there. Anytime someone smashes my doorbell, and I'm just like, okay, fuck, I'm coming, man. Anyway. In front of me stands Valerie. Why her eyes are green onions? In front of me stands Valerie. Even now, my heart jolts a little as soon as I see her remarkably pretty face. Stop it with this lolly shit, Genius Interactive Japan. The same pretty face that was once the cause of all my sorrow. Jesus Christ, dude. Valerie! Hey! Hello. I'm not gonna do that voice anymore. Emma Fox, where have you been? You're about to encounter your first choice. It's up to you how to respond. Honey, I'm a veteran. Alright. At home as always, because I'm a recluse. At home, as always. Valerie shakes her head in disapproval. Even though her eyes are the color of Shrek, there's something so intoxicating about Valerie. Emma Fox, are you serious? How long is this going to carry on? As fucking long as I need it to, god damn it. She stays silent for a few moments, like she's waiting for me to say something, but I don't respond. Our character is a dipshit. Wait, she's not 100% lolly? Is she? I don't think she is. But then again, faces can be very deceiving. I didn't see your name in the guest list for the artist gala. The only gala event I care about is the one in fucking the Sierra Madre. That's the only one I care about. I was hoping you'd agree to that at least. Yeah, it's one of the biggest events, right? Yep, I don't give a shit about it. It's not such a big deal. There are better places to always be. Like at home? Yes, home is where the heart is. Home is where your fucking mind is. And home, well, that's where you look at your porn most of the time, right? Never Fox, you can't be like this. Well, I'm sorry I can't be how you want me to be. Under the surface. Okay, I'm not going to. Look, that's not the point. I didn't get to read that one line because I'm an idiot. I just don't want to go. A look of frustration crosses over her face. Ooh, that's a nice pouty face you got going there. Are you even listening to yourself? Yeah, I'm the only one who listens to me. Well, besides you, Valerie. What's happened to you? Heartbreak. Depression. A lot of insecurities. Mainly heartbreak, though. Binge eating. Developing sleeping problems. Ruining pretty much my whole life by doing absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about the character. Of course. Who else would we be talking about? You know how important these events are for any artist. Some artists don't like to be in the limelight. That's the only way to get yourself out there. Okay. To make yourself known. You realize your talents are going to waste? Yeah. All that skill down the drain. Yeah. Is that what you want? No. I feel like if we reply yes, she won't like us that much, so we're going to say no. No. I want to get out there, but it's too difficult. You really think you can't get past this phase? Yes. I don't know. She looks at me with sympathy in her eyes. Them eyes, though, my bro. Is this about that unfortunate incident? I don't know what you're saying, but yes. Remember, Fox, it was an honest mistake. Oh, this is where it came from. Okay, now I remember. I remember so perfectly. I remember it so perfectly. It's like I never even knew it in the first place, yeah? I never ever thought for even one second that you plagiarized that painting of mine. Someone as talented as you? When you have talent, you don't need to copy other motherfuckers. Be original. Would never have to. That's damn right. Unfortunately, YouTube keeps thinking that I'm copying someone else's work. I mean, how the fuck does music I make sound like fucking Kanye West, alright? I use guitars, drums, my own voice. I don't fucking sound like Kanye, alright? But sometimes, people can have the same ideas. This happens throughout human history. Yeah, it's called religion. You can't blame yourself. I do, though. She looks away, sheepish. We're already on our first grammar mistake, y'all. Sheepishly. I shake my head. She's right. Sometimes people do have similar ideas, and it reflects in their art, in their writing, as in the things they say. You know, it's not hard to make art as it is to write, because both kind of intertwine into the same thing. Like, I can draw really well, but only when I spend a lot of time on it. I can paint really well when I spend a lot of time on it. I can write pretty damn well because that's more of a strength that I have rather than... There's a fucking fly in here. Rather than, painting. I prefer to write, and that's what I do. I write short stories. I even did a couple college kid essays, and I actually got paid for it. But I didn't get the grade. That's how I kind of paid for some stuff. And when I say some stuff, I mean... I don't mean drugs, okay? I'm not a drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic yet. But writing is a lot harder because it's harder to come up with a world that nobody else has come up with. Like, you might find a book that's like by someone in Germany who had pretty much the same idea as you. It's hard to be original, especially if you're like writing like medieval fantasy or something like that. Especially medieval fantasy, you gotta make sure you're not stepping on anyone's dick when you're doing that. But I've always liked writing short stories and poems and shit like that, so that's always been one of my strengths. Enough about me, though. Even though I can draw and paint, I don't do it that often. I write more. And then I forget that I wrote them. But the public humiliation of that night. Public humiliation can really get to you. And I'm guessing some of the people here who are in the comments or just maybe are watching this video know exactly what the fuck that's like. And believe me, it ain't pretty. When the audience saw Valerie's painting and mine, and how they were near identical, they accused me of copying her. I can never forget the harsh words they used. That's what I'm afraid of. It reminds me of when I uploaded, what was it? I think there's like this one song, like when I was doing that small group that I had, someone uploaded the wrong song, so we got the video got taken down, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, you guys are the fakes," and it's like, no, it's just the person who uploaded the fucking video used the wrong song. But oh well. That's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of too. Unoriginality. We never talked about it. We didn't? But it's always made me feel so bad. I like her outfit, I really do. I just had to give her a quick once over for a minute. Even though it's not my fault. I feel responsible somehow for all that happened. We never had a proper conversation. Then how the fuck are you guys friends? So if you think that'll make you feel better, I don't mind hanging around a little longer. No, get the fuck out of my life. No. Oh, 16 minutes in. Technically about, 13? Because I talked for a few minutes. She's being really nice. So we're just going to say, yeah, come on in. Don't worry. I have yet another game to grind for. Am I right, bros? No, I'm kidding. When I say bros, I don't mean never mind. Don't worry, guys. Yes, please come in. I could do with the company. Valerie smiles. Don't tell me we're about to do the hanky-panky. The dance with no pants. I'm not going to shoot my load and hit the road. Don't worry, I'm not that kind of guy. It's been a while since I've been inside your house. So are we out of a high school or something? Because if we are, you sure don't look like it. She looks around. At least it's clean. Yeah, my room is never fucking clean. It's messy, unorganized, but organized to the point where I know where shit is. It's pretty much what I do all day. Clean, paint. You still paint? Can I see? No! I reply immediately, startling her. She raises her eyebrows. You monster. Okay, relax. You don't have to be so touchy. It's nothing personal. It's just that none of it is quite ready. If you finish one of those, you can bring it to the gala. You know I'm not coming, Valerie. Never fucks Kim in. This just won't do. I still haven't gotten over it. I can still hear them laughing at me. Bro, you got some problems, my dude, and I understand them completely, my man. Shouting at me. No one should have to go through that. I know. It broke my heart to see you suffer. Some of the best artwork comes from pain. Some of the best writing comes from pain, and I would know. But there's still people out there who believe in you. They exist? I'm kidding. They're interested in your work. Are they now? Well, if you guys can find one of my old paintings from high school, it was a really good painting. Probably the best I've ever made. And whoever finds it, I'll buy it back from you. Because I know someone fucking bought it. You should meet them. See the faith they have in you. People will probably just laugh at me because I'm an artist who people thought was copying another artist. I promise it'll be inspiring. Yeah, let's make a fucking another short movie that maybe 500 people will watch. Sure, let's do that. I look at her face. She looks so sweet and earnest. I'll think about it. Which means no in guy speak. Valerie smiles. Why are her eyelashes red? Are you bleeding from your eyes? Are you okay, Valerie? Okay, back up, onion eyes. She takes my hand in her. Where are you putting my hand? She takes my hand in her and squeezes it. My hands aren't lemons, Valerie. They're melons. Really think about it, okay? Sure, bro. I only want the best for you. She doesn't let go of my hand. I enjoy the warm feeling of her soft palm. Come on. Are we really going to go down that path? I mean, I enjoy a good hand-holding session in anime. And the mangas. Or should I say, the mangas. I love watching the mangas. It's just 10 out of 10. But yes, holding hands is very satisfying. Kissing's better, though. Even though she's cutting off circulation in my fingers. It's okay, I wasn't going to use them anyway. As long as they're in your hand, it's fine. You can even cut off one and take it if you want. Thanks, Valerie. I'm glad we had this talk. Me too. I should leave now. Yeah, get the fuck out of my house. You're gonna rip off my arm, my dude. She steps out of the door. I'm glad she wasn't stuck in the door. Oh, and another thing. Her face brightens up. There's a new artist around. I want to keep an eye out for her. Oh, it's her, is she? You know I love me a good woman who knows how to use a paintbrush. Anyway. Because she's a threat? Because she needs help? She does, yes. Now that's not very nice. But not too much. Okay. Let's just say she's very talented. You're saying I'm not? Well, I'll have you know, young lady. Or old lady. You could be 40 for all I know. Anime things are confusing, okay? You could be more than a good friend. Are you telling me to hook up with her? I'll have you know, I have some standards. If they're 3D, they don't get any. I just knocked over my fucking sriracha. Yeah, I drink sriracha, okay? No, I'm kidding. What does that mean? You could be her mentor. You never mentor the other gender. It always, or almost always, ends up with one person falling for another. For all you lonely old weeb men out there, make sure they're above 18, please. It's what that means. Oh, I would love to be a mentor to someone, but I can mentor you on how to write properly, how to read a book, how to be really good at Dark Souls. Shakes her head, exasperated. All men are the same. Hey, you know, I'm not a pervert, okay? I make perverted jokes, yes. I admire women, yes. I admire men too, okay? You know? My mind isn't always on sex, okay? It's mainly on depression and how I can better myself somehow. God, all women are the same. and also, are you assuming my gender? You always jump to those kinds of conclusions. Well, that kind of happens a lot when you're a pent-up artist and you really don't have any inspiration. Sex is a really good fucking way to do it. You're putting words in my mouth instead of cocks. You're putting words in my mouth. Never implied anything like that. Oh, really? Think you can hide things from me? I'm hiding my existence from you right now. I see that your renewed interest in your face. Alright, you got me. Anyway, show me a picture of her. See? Point proven. I don't see how it's relevant at all. But okay. Shows me a picture of her on the phone. The new girl is stunning. Show us! Her lovely smile takes my breath away. I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt, even got a broken heart from it. Don't fall for it, my dudes. Don't ever do long distance. It sucks. It really does. It's painful. And it's worse when you form an emotional connection. And then once that's cut in half, you're gone. You're forgotten. Like you were nothing to begin with. It hurts. It's painful. And you completely abandon all humanity. it drove me to isolate myself. Anyway, that's Angela. Oh, we're romancing Angela. Okay. I have a friend named Angela. She's a really good artist. Should probably talk to her more often, though. She looks like an angel. She snatches her phone away. Not to say that you don't look like one too, okay? Yes, that's more than enough for you now. Don't worry, it's all up in the spank bank. So tell me, are you interested in connecting with her? No. I need to know more about her. I can't just randomly take on this task. Give me more details and show me some of her artwork. Valerie rolls her eyes. Just because she's a beautiful woman, I'm guessing. What? No. You haven't changed, despite your apparent hermit lifestyle. Haven't you ever heard of the horny hermits? I almost said horny Kermits. You know, like Kermit the Frog? No, there's always like randomly, there's like some weird fucking hermit-like person in a lot of animes who's always, you know, a little too interested in the opposite gender. That's not me at all. I'm just a hermit all around. Look, she raised her hand, silencing me. Silence, peasant! Never. No need to justify anything. I'll tell you. Good, if that convinces you to come. Her name is Angela, thanks. She moved here a couple months ago. Good. She's a bit too young to be established. Okay. Eminent collectors and other artists are already looking at her. Okay. She never studied art, just like me. I didn't really study that much art either. I just looked at it every once in a while. She has a lot of raw talent. That's how I like it. I like it raw. I just realized that came out very sexual, and I apologize. If she honed her skill, she could probably outshine all of us in a few years. Oh, well then I definitely should not mentor her. I gotta put food on the table. I'll show you some of her work. Valerie shows me some of Angela's paintings. She was accurate in her assessment. There's beauty in every single work of hers. It's more than just talent, it's inspiration and creativity, both things I lack. And that shines through every single one of her unique paintings. But I see the technical issues with the line work, painting, and shading. No one would catch it except a true artist, though. What's with this music? She is really good. I told you. Someone to look out for. Also, I don't know how far this is true. Okay. She had some relationship issues. Oh, good. She's a broken artist, too. Perfect. Broken girls are always the easiest. I mean that in good humor, even though it was tasteless. Which is what prompted her to move here. Okay. So she probably has a crazy-ass ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever other random gender that can be ended with friend. It also explains the tinge of sorrow in her latest paintings. You can't go through relationship troubles and expect tinges. You douse that shit. It's like you dip it in a pool of sorrow, misery, and pain. Okay? There's no tinge of sorrow. There's only the sorrow. I mean, haven't you ever played Metal Gear Solid 3? Fuck, man. I hated that level. Valerie nods. You're right. Oh well. Can't be an artist without torture, right? Well, you can, but you wouldn't be a very good one. We laugh hesitantly. Huh. 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 There, good enough? Anyway, it's getting late. Yes, it is. It's almost 30 minutes. I'll see you later, okay? No, you fucking won't. You hate me. I'm really hoping you'll come to the gala. Okay. She waves goodbye and I see her off. I sigh and go back to my room. Once again, I'm confronted with the beautiful canvas. It has some sort of magnetic energy. As if by some external force, my hand lifts itself up and touches the paper. Take a pencil and put it to the paper. I never did that. That's where a lot of my paintings failed. Like the one time I actually did use a pencil. Let's just say I wasn't very good at coloring in the lines, but once I refined it a little bit and like did the painting over and over and over, it started to get really well. But Whoever owns it, I'd like it back, please. Because I didn't get a fucking single cent of it. And then from then on, I'm in a trance. I don't know about time passing. I don't know about anything around me. I just draw with no particular idea in mind. I've done this. I keep drawing, and when I'm done, I start to paint. I use all sorts of colors in every shade. I feel like I'm losing myself. Finally, the work is complete. Amazing, you did absolutely fucking nothing. I feel complete. Wow, I wish I could. I take a few steps back. My breath catches in my throat. I've drawn a woman. Probably the most beautiful person I've ever seen. The most beautiful work of art I've ever made. The painting in front of me is so lifelike, I find it hard to believe. Or rather, too easy to believe. If I put my hand to the canvas, I can almost feel the silky smoothness of her dress. Okay. The soft velvet lips. This is where I draw the goddamn light. No, I'm kidding. The smooth skin. You know what you're doing. But my eyes start to droop. Stop! I look outside the window. Oh, thank God. FBI, you don't need to come for me yet. It's so late. How did time fly by so quickly? Well, that's what happens when you do something. Time only goes forward, never goes back. That's why humanity only dreams of it going back, so that they can know what's going on in the future. It's surreal. I should go to bed. Yeah, I really should, because it's 5:30 in the morning. I sign my name and write the date on my drawing. I usually did that on the back. I could never, when I painted, I'd always put it, on the back, right back there. I'd let everything dry, and then I'd put my name, with a Sharpie. After that, I lie on my bed. I'm exhausted. I can't even think much before my eyes shut of their own accord. I fall into a deep slumber. Amazing. I love this screen. Oh, it's actually started. I didn't realize we were red with the dots, okay? I didn't realize that's how we talked, like in the Pokemon world. Ring. Ring. I'm startled awake by the doorbell. I rub my eyes. Who could it be this early in the morning? You went... What? I hope it's not Valerie again. Glance at my latest artwork, which fills me with a strange joy. But I can't spend too long staring at it. I go to the door, I open it. What the fuck? Now hold on a good goddamn minute. My heart stops for a moment. Yeah, it does, because I just felt the cold chill of an FBI agent breathing down my neck. In front of me is the woman in my painting. That's the girl. You painted that girl. This is who you painted? You couldn't paint an adult female? Really? You had to go with this Lolita shit? No wonder this game only had 20 downloads. I'm in shock. I'm shook, sister. I stand there, frozen and silent. The exact same woman, down to the little birthmark I gave her on her shoulder. I can't even see her shoulders. That's probably a good thing. Except she's living. She's breathing. She even speaks. Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry to suddenly turn up at your doorstep like this. No, you're fucking not. Who is this mystery woman? How did she turn up at Amber's doorstep? Wait, should I do like an announcer's voice? Who is this woman? How did she turn up at Ember Fox's doorstep? Why does she look exactly like his painting? To find out, keep watching. Yeah, no thanks. I think half hour is pretty much all I got for me today. Thank you all for watching this video. This will be uploaded probably right after my dog girlfriend. So thank you guys for getting this far in the video. And just know, I read each and every one of your guys' comments. to the best of my ability, and I reply to the best of my ability. For those of you guys who do not know, I forgot what I was going to say. Apparently, I don't even know what you guys don't know. I love myself. I hate myself. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to tell me what you guys think of our two newest lolly ladies. Our lol ladies. Our lol... Fuck it, let's just call them lOlicans. Alright? Because apparently these games are a dumpster for lollies, alright? That's why we're going to call it the lOlicAn. Not lOlicAn, lOlicAn. Because it's like a trash can for lollies. They just dump them in there. I didn't say they're all terrible. Let's get that through your head now. I didn't say that. It's just where these people feel like dumping all this lolly shit. If you guys didn't like this shit, hey, that's each their own, you know? I prefer thighs. Because I'm a man of taste. But also, there's also the Fang Gang. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!